Hello everyone, and welcome to Death Must Die. A new patch dropped a couple of days ago while I was on vacation, so I'm doing this, not knowing anything at all. So, yeah, let's meet a new character. I believe her name is Leaf, a druid, and I'm curious to see what she can do. Or is the he? It's hard to tell. I know that there are some shape-shifting shenanigans, and I'm very much curious to see them. I also would love to see new summons AI and the new zone, which we will check out right now. Let's see, that's 2, that's 1. Yeah, we're already on the new one. Has anything changed here? It doesn't seem so. I will not go through the character interactions this time around. We could do them next time. For now, I'm very much interested to see some gameplay. So, that being said, let's see if we can, first of all, check the talents. Yeah, we have nothing for Leaf, but let me see. Powers. Just attack and strike. Power again, Panther form. Oh my gods. Yeah, this is a bear tree by the looks of it. This would be Panther tree. I would expect bear to be very tanky, right? Panther being more DPS focused. There's stealth, nice. Some stealth shenanigans. Alright, let's see the signature moves. The last ones in a row. More dash slots, solid choice. Well, inform, gain power damage whenever you get hit. Lose all damage gained this way when form ends. Alright, this immediately screams bear form to me. At least just just by looking at this, getting hit and getting power from it. Epic Predator. While in form, your strike damage is increased. Yeah, this is probably Panther form, but it could probably work with the bear form as well. I mean, you get more damage. Blood Moon. When you leave a form, you have a chance to immediately enter another, ignoring cooldowns. Ooh, some form switching. Nice. Now you kill an elite or boss enemy, restore percentage of your maximum life, and gain increased prime damage permanently. Your prime stat is earned by your highest damage amount. Okay, prime is something is a keyword I'm not familiar with, so we'll have to see. Anyway, right now we have no points there, and we could do cartwheels all day, but I think it's time we just went in. Alright, we have some decent melee attacks. Are these crabs? Also, I realize I should have put on some items.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, friend.
Ooh.
But it seems you started quite the way without me. The whole pantheon has been stirred up, death has sealed himself in his fortress, and time flows through mortal hands. Surely this will be one for the legends.
We got to meet a new god as well. Alright, what do we have? Ocean attack. Your attacks become stronger and knock back enemies. Kind of like Crom? Cromed? I believe it's Crom. Dash damages enemies in line ahead of you. Okay. Kind of a reverse. What was it? The dash from the ninth. And I'll go down whether no spawns from your position, damaging, knocking back enemies. Alright, this is giving me winter vibes. Yeah, I don't think we can survive this without any items, so let me just quickly restart the run. Sorry about that. I am very much rusty. It's been a while since I played. But I also got the achievement by just ending the run. Alright, let's go for a strike build. So that, I'll go strike preset. I've got no weapons for the strike. We do have Attack speed. With a lightning bolt. Black chain. Like, you know what? Black chain lightning sounds delightful. Nothing for the armor. Experience, nature. Well, we don't get to choose, I guess. Experience per second. Actually, you know what? Let's just use all of our options. We have no weapons. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this choice. Summons will do some other time. Let's see. Attack damage. You don't have summon slots. I'm perfectly happy with no summon slots. We could spend a little bit more time trying to find the perfect gear, but for now, cost damage, no. No. We're going for the strikes here. Wait, what? Oh, we cannot equip it. Sorry, my bad. More damage to enemies. Yeah, attack damage sounds reasonable. Belts. Well, we have a wide variety of belts here. Shard pool, crit legend offers, duration cost, duration life. I like experience, you know what? This by no means is going to be a good starting item set, but invasion dash. Half moon blades, yeah, that's fine. Right, there's so many rings that I have. Dash, no. No. Alright, attacks are good. We'll go attacks slash strikes for now. Yeah, there we go, attack speed. Just pretty much randomly picking them up. Well, not informed. Oh yeah, this. You know what? I'll take it. This comes from the Christmas event. So, while not informed, your strike damage. Yeah. We'll do some decent damage here. And do we have anything for these strikes here? Onyx Dragon. Nah. Enemies deal less damage to you though. That's the one I'm going to appreciate for the most part. Alright, let's have a look quickly at the store then, see if there's any weapons we can pick up. That is a big fat nope. Alright, fine, let's go. It's going to be tough without weapons, I am sure. What the hell? Okay. Can I... No. That's scary. And there's Chrome. Alright. We'll go with the blades. Good old blades, right? Okay, these... Wraith are scary.
What's that?
There's winter, but ooh, no. We will look for the new god. Hopefully, devotion to Ninth. That's a new one. Chance of being blessed by Ninth has increased. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Devotion to time, right? So they added devotions to the god pools. That's cool. There we go. What's your tentacles? I mean, we have to, right? It's tentacles. Oh wow, the animation is great. Alright. Also, I realize now, loot filter. Simple items, yes. Commons, yes. Rares would be a no, and epics would also be a no. Because from the patch notes, I did have a glance at the patch notes, and it seems that rare tier 3 is pretty much as good as the old mythic tier 2. We're going with the stripes. So we would definitely love to see blue items drop. -3 area, what? I didn't sign up for that. Alright, so these are new shrines. Cool. Yeah, I definitely could use some sustain. Rampaging attack. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for that. We don't have forms, so my idea here right now is that our best chance of, you know, reaching further points of the game. They explode. Okay, that's not cool. There's so many new enemies. I don't know what each one of them does. Chain lightning, I suppose. Now I'm kind of wishing I picked up Justice, because then I would at least have some defensive capabilities. But I guess one reroll. Okay, cool. Doesn't seem like there are too many enemies just yet. At least this early. So not sure how I feel about it just yet, but oh really? Alright, I will not enjoy these exploding enemies, I guarantee you that. And I'm taking so much damage already. Yikes.
Let me give you a reading.
Where else? Wait, what? First of all, we get Devotion to Fates. Second of all, we get Infusions. So, what are right? It deals more damage for each empty strike slot you have. Lose a power slot. Or lose a strike slot. Yeah, you know what? Let's yeah. Infusions is again a new mechanic, which I'll have to read up about. But my understanding is it simply upgrades your selection. Right, so if you, like we've seen here, you have a strike, you get an opportunity to upgrade it to do more, right? Now this would highly depend, I guess, on the type of infusions there are. Is it plainly just damage, or is it, you know, completely changing the way that the blessing behaves? That remains to be seen. But I do like the idea. It definitely opens some doors to interesting mechanics. Alright, what do we have here? Just gold. Honestly, I would love to reach 5-minute mark for now. Let's get some power, I guess. Oh, this... Okay. So these are different exploding enemies. Yeah. And we lost 1 life. That's alright. Again, as I said, my idea is to reach 5-minute mark. Hopefully get some new tier 3 items in the shop. I hope it was 5 minutes, not 10. Because if it's 10, then yikes. But 5 minutes should be doable, even if we are not dealing that much damage right now. With no talents, nothing really. We are very much naked. Oh, this looked like a shrine. I thought it is. Never mind. Okay. This is not too bad. Chain lightning still. You know. Yes, there we go. We get our first tier 3 item. I would love to see one more, or multiple more actually, but you know. Ouch. Not that many ranged enemies by the looks of it, at least not that many annoying ranged enemies. So I'm kind of happy with that. I'm very much curious about the summon builds now. Arc lightning. Hero's journey. Your damage has increased. Just plain damage increase. It's interesting that they reworked fates. I don't think they. I mean, they were not exciting choice, but they were always there with something useful, usually. But these infusions, I do like those. What do we have here? Acorn Totem. An acorn totem, shiny and bright, standing mighty against the darkness of the forest. What do we get? Whenever you collect 15 experience shard, gain 2 attack speed, 2% attack speed for 5 seconds. Whenever you collect 15 experience, gain 1 movement speed, or whenever you collect 15 experience shard, heal 3 life. Yeah. There is no way I do not pick up sustain. Also, are those enemies with some sort of enchant? They have some glowing aura around them. Alright. More things to figure out as we go. Honestly, I should probably be exploring more. Ooh, experience. Hello. These enemies sure live a lot. Like, still haven't gone down, and I do not like that at all. Alright, more chain lightnings. I like just... Oh, those are some sort of wisps that attach to other enemies. Okay, okay. And they buff them. Big time as well, alright. I guess I'll have to watch out for those. Enemies... So the first waves of enemies were quite brutal by the looks of it, and these ones are barely attacking me at all. I wonder what's up with that. And as I say that, I get hit in the face. More region. Ooh, from every mouse enclave. So that means you kind of get grandfather's clothes. So that means the more shrines of that kind we collect, we get some benefits. That's kind of cool. It's similar to the cobalt shrines or cobalt mines from the first act, right? Shurikens. Yeah, let's go with the shurikens. We need some frog king. Hello. Okay. You are a very angry frog. You have lots of enemies. Oh boy. Okay. You do that. Sure. Right, for a second there, I thought I could hide behind things, but apparently not. Oh yeah. Oh boy. That was rough. Shurikens had some insane damage there just before we went down. DPS, I mean. Rampaging attack was good, but the rest was, I guess, disappointing. But we have to keep in mind that I have no items and no talents just yet. Let's see, 2 revivals instead of 1. Yeah, also, revivals are now baseline on the torsos, so that's kind of cool. Your damage against trees and thorn elementals increased. And that's close. Nice. Alright. Is this better than what we have? We get extra revival, extra damage area, but no attack damage. Whenever you break an enemy's barrier, you know what? Let's go. Like let's start upgrading our items right away, right? Especially on the new character. Let's quickly have a look at the. Oof. I'm so used to seeing mythic items all over that this is just depressing. But well, we need weapon. Let's see. More damage and some attack damage. Yeah, no, I'm not buying that. Evasion. I think I'm happy with what we got. Let's see. These are just terrible. Yeah, we're definitely not getting any of these. Oh, hello. No, pass. Alright. So we had a look at this. Now, let's have a look at the talent, which we got none of because we didn't defeat any bosses whatsoever. Alright. I know for a fact that we got new. Well, first of all, we got new achievements, of course, which I will be chasing, and we got some new lore items. So something for the bookshelf, which is right here for the library. I'm curious to see what all other pieces of lore we find in the marshes. For now, though, thank you for watching. I know this wasn't super packed with information, but this is basically my first impression of the patch and the new character, and I must say I'm quite impressed. A lot of good things, and I'm excited to see the depths of the system, especially with the infusions, and also the new transformations, I guess, for the new character. And of course, my very favorite summon builds, which I will do a separate video about once I get a chance to play around and see how new summons behave. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time.